Currently in Lewisville, Texas. Just got done doing a story of a horrific murder. I've been wanting to do that video for about the last 3 or 4 years. I don't know why it barely took me till now to get it done, but it's done and it should be up on my channel probably in about 2 months or so. These birds are going absolutely crazy. Okay guys, so today asking a question to any and all listening to me right now, wherever you might be. And that is, should I go to this year's CrimeCon? Should I go to this year's CrimeCon? So, this year's CrimeCon is taking place in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm about 700 miles away from there right now. And, well, I'm kind of debating whether I want to go or not. Now, I will say this, I do like where it's at because it's far enough where I can get the hell out of Texas without driving too far. And basically when I'm in Nashville, Tennessee, I can either go north or I can go south. Now there's a story, maybe 2 stories in Georgia that I want to cover. So I'm thinking if I go to Nashville, I could put my trailer and my van in storage and rent a car, drive down to Georgia, maybe possibly Florida. And I got maybe possibly a couple interviews lined up, maybe down there. So maybe I'd make a road trip out of it for about a week or 2 and then come back up. Not sure yet, still debating it. So I like the location and I like the idea of me going to Nashville and then, you know, taking care of some stories that I've been wanting to do in that city. Here's why I don't want to attend. First of all, the price of the tickets is it's a little much. Now, a 3-day pass to CrimeCon 2024 is $400. $400. Now, I believe you could buy a pass a day at a time, right? Which would probably be about 125, 150 bucks, right? But $400 for a 3-day pass, I think that's a little high. And also, last year when I went, the tickets were $350 and I did not go to one thing. I basically just went because I just wanted to see what the deal was. And I went there and I was not particularly impressed. Now, I did think, I have thought about this. So last year there was a couple of podcasters and a couple of YouTubers that were there. One of them that I met up with, well, I didn't meet up with her, I just seen her and said hello, was Kimberly. You can see that picture of us I might be putting up on the screen. Don't know if I can find the picture or not, but she's a very, very nice person. And then there are some other YouTubers, I don't know who they are. And podcasters. Oh, and Danelle Hallen was there as well, but I didn't say anything to her. I seen Nancy Grace there. I seen, God, what's that guy's name? I'm putting it up. I don't know his name off the top of my head. He's a pretty big celebrity in the true crime universe. I see Chris Hansen briefly stroll by with some of his, I guess, handlers, if you will. And so, I didn't really see any of the speaking engagements. I don't know who else was attending that thing. But this year, there is somebody that is going to be there. I wouldn't mind seeing. I don't know if I'm as interested in him as I used to be when I was a kid, and that's John Walsh. I guess he's kind of like the headline speaker. By the way, John Walsh, if you're watching, you really should hire me. I know nepotism, you know, you hired your son, but I think I deserve a crack at that. Anyways, just a little joke, guys. Other speakers that are going to be there, John Douglas, former FBI criminal profiler. I've never heard of him, but okay. This is weird. John Ramsey, the father of John Benet Ramsey, he's going to be speaking there. Why is he there? You know, I don't know. I'm not going to get into that story because I just think I think somebody that lives in that house very close to the family, or maybe they didn't live in the house, but they knew somebody killed her. That's all there is to it. No, I don't believe anybody just broke into that house, and no, I don't believe that at all. Nancy Grace is going to be there. Chris Hansen is going to be there. Anne Burgess, she's an author. She's going to be there. Sheriff Chris Swanson, Genesee County Sheriff. I might want to talk to that guy. Aaron Moriarty, correspondent for 48 hours. Not the first 48, but 48 hours. All right. Detective Dan, co-host of Small Town Dicks. What the hell is that? Is that a podcast? The voice of Bart Simpson, Yardley Smith. I guess she's with this show or podcast, Small Town Dicks. And then, some other people are going to be there. Dr. Michael Baden. I would actually really enjoy meeting him. Okay. All right, well, see, that might make me want to go. I really like Dr. Michael Baden. Cheryl McCullum, crime scene investigator. She's going to be there too. Maya Kowalski, Take Care of Maya. Don't know what that is. Jack Kowalski, her dad is going to be there. Yeah. If your daughter's that cute, you might want to have dad around to keep the perverts honest. And then there's just other people that I don't really recognize. Timmy Donald, exoneree and project manager for something. I guess he went to prison for a while. And that's just several other people that I've never heard of. Journalists, authors, podcasters. I'm just kind of looking right now. There's going to be quite a lot of people over there. I'm just kind of scrolling right now. I'm looking at all these people I've never heard of. How interesting. Joe Petito. Is that the father or the stepfather of the girl that was murdered by the boyfriend? I already forgot her name. Terrible of me. Okay. Gabby Petito. And Nicole Schmidt, the mother, and Joe Petito, the father, they're going to be there. And Jim Schmidt, who's the stepfather of Gabby Petito. Oh, and Tara Petito, the stepmother of Gabby Petito. Wow. So I don't understand that. Wow, that is really... I find that kind of strange. And mind you guys, these people are being paid. Nobody is attending this year's CrimeCon without being paid. You gotta get paid. You know what I mean? And that's why the tickets are expensive, because a lot of the money goes to these guys to show up. Anyways, so you got some detectives, got some more authors over here, attorneys. I'm going down the list. A true crime podcast is going to be there. So these are podcasters. The Prosecutors podcast is going to be there. This bedeviled purple-haired woman, Rachel Shannon, true crime. Rachel Shannon, true crime. Never heard of her, but I have now. Crime Salad is going to be there. Sherilyn Dale. Who are these people? Oh, here's an interesting... Sisters Who Kill. Sisters Who Kill. I'm going to guess they primarily focus on black women who kill. Once Upon a Crime podcast. They're going to be there. Danelle Hallen. She's going to show up there again. Danelle Hallen. True Crime Garage is going to be there. Trace Evidence podcast. Black Girl News with Leah Gordon or Gordon. I guess they primarily focus on news involving black women. Southern Fried True Crime is going to be there. Another podcast. Actually, no, I think they're a YouTube channel. True crime all the time. Wow, how many freaking podcasts are there? Housewives of True Crime, Dateline True Crime, the Asian Madness podcast. Oh, okay. And of course, as I scroll down, 10 to Life, fellow YouTuber. I've done a couple videos, not saying the best of things about her, but she's going to be there. In case anybody's wondering, no, if I do go there, I have absolutely no intentions of meeting her or trying to meet her. No. Least of these, yeah, just a lot of people that I've never heard of, podcasters. I know a lot of you guys that watch me, like, listen to podcasts. I never really understood podcasts. I don't get the allure of them. But then again, maybe I wouldn't get the allure of what I do either. I don't know. Hey, Birdie, you taking a bath? Anyways, as long as I've been recording right now, is this a podcast? Should I turn this channel into a podcast? Somebody told me that, like, hey, you should try, doing podcasts, and I can't because I don't have the time. You got to invest a lot more energy into doing one podcast than I ever want to. All right, than I ever want to. So this is the closest I ever will come to doing a podcast, is these videos where I just kind of walk around and I show you where I'm at, and I'm just talking about anything and talking about nothing at all. So I want to see Dr. Michael Baden. I want to see John Walsh. I'd like to hear Chris Hansen. I'm missing a fourth name. Keith Morrison. I would love to meet Keith Morrison. He's on Dateline, but he also, I remember him from when I was a kid on being on the NBC 4 Los Angeles. He was a reporter, and he has one of the most creepiest narrating voices. Not as creepy as Peter Thomas or Robert Stack, but he's up there. He's up there. Yeah, but I guess he ain't gonna be there. So anyways, there was an option, right? So if you were a creator, right? Like, let's say you're a TikToker, you're a YouTuber, you're Facebook, whatever medium that you use. If you want to, I don't know how much it costs. It's to me, I don't know if I would want to do it, but I mean, if you give them some money, you can set up a booth where you have like a table, and you can sit down, and people can come up to you and meet you. Now, I'm open to doing that later. Just not. I don't know. I find that kind of cringy. First of all, why would I want to do that? Now, here's the thing. This is where my mentality gets the best of me, to where I don't want to work with other people. Now, normally when you do collabs with people, it's a good thing, because some other person's subscribers, they meet yours, and vice versa, and you gain a little bit of subscribers from each other, right? But I don't want to work really with anybody because I'm just not interested. It just doesn't benefit me. I don't need to make 500 of your subscribers. I don't care. I'll get them on my own. And I don't really want to meet anybody. But I'm open to collaborations, and I'm open to meeting people. But as I often said before, they can't be in the same genre as me. You got to be different. I'm only interested in working with people who do different things. But I don't know. Next year, 2025, should I don't know. Should I make a booth? Hey, I'm Lamont. Come on down. Come meet me. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know how much it costs. I'd be willing to do it. But this year with the tickets, man, I don't know. And here's another thing. I don't want to go by myself. So I don't know. Maybe I'll grab a friend and take him with me. I have no idea. You guys know that I'm going into this thrift store, right? You guys already know I'm coming in here. Anyways, I haven't done a video in a thrift store in quite some time. I don't know. I just don't have the time to, like, you know, you go to a thrift store and shit and just do like a vlog about it or whatever. I don't know. Anyways, leave a comment below. Tell me what you think about anything. I don't care. Just say hello. Should I go? Should I stay or should I go now? I have no idea. We'll figure it out. I don't know. I have some time to think about whether I want to go or not. I'm almost to the point of leaving Texas, but I still have to kind of stay here. Yada, yada, yada. All right, guys. I'll catch up with you on the next one. Peace out.